This Storm Leonardo that's hitting Spain.
Come to Spain, they said. It'll be lovely, they said.
It's a good job I can count up to 5 in Spanish. After being beheaded inside there, the bodies were thrown out of the window.
Buenos dias, everyone.
Buenos dias, good morning, and welcome to a new vlog. And we really appreciate you joining us. We're in a town called Jerez de la Frontera. We've come away from the marinas down on the coast and we've come inland a bit. And this looks an interesting place to visit. It's famous for sherry. It's famous for its flamenco dancing roots, and it's also famous for its horse art, as we know it, dressage, where the horses prance around and do lovely things. So we're going to try and find a few spots. We're right in the town centre at the moment, next to this quite interesting fountain with one of those horses as a statue on the top. Impressive building is the Alcázar de Jerez, and it was well, it is one of the most important Andalusian fortresses, and it was built in the 11th and 12th centuries. Not only was it a military stronghold, it was also the seat of government, and it was built as a city within a city. Let me just have a quick look here just to see. We're not going to go in, I don't know how much it costs, it's not very much, but yes, a city within a city. So this is Tío Pepe, the famous sherry maker from Jerez de la Frontera. The brand was eventually took over by a company called González Baez Sherry House. Well, this is our park up. We're about 1.5 miles out of the centre of town. Parking La Morada del Sur. And it's a motorhome and caravan accessory shop at the front. They do motorhome and caravan repairs, and also they've created a few spots with electric hookup for motorhomes. It's €15 for 24 hours, and it's very good. Just here on the corner there's the shower and toilet block behind that tree. Disabled toilet there. There's a laundry in there. By the way, the toilets and showers are immaculate. And just round the back here, around the outside, are stored all the motorhomes. And in the centre you've got the motorhome parking. I've had to run a lead. Fortunately it was just long enough, as I've had to run a lead across there behind that caravan that's under a cover. Yeah, well, that's it. Very good. It's evening meal time, and we're just having something quite simple tonight. Nanny fancied some prawns in garlic butter.
I've been fancying them.
So we're having them, and we're just going to dip some of the wholemeal baguette that we bought.
Very healthy. Loads of butter. And bread.
Well, we were warned not to travel today because of this storm Leonardo that's hitting Spain. Weather warnings for flooding and torrential rain again. But we'd been stuck on that campsite for 2 nights in Jerez de la Frontera, and we decided to take the risk and move on. The roads, actually, a lot of people had done what the Spanish government had told them and not gone out, so the roads were okay. But we've arrived now in Seville.
Yeah.
Where?
Seville.
Seville. Or Seville, as we know it. And we're just going to try and find something to do. First place we've come across is this, and it's called the Plaza de España, and we can't actually get in to see any more than that. It's a fine bit of architecture. It was built in 1929, and it's architecture of Renaissance, Baroque and Moorish styles of Spanish architecture. But that's best we can do. Oh, well, this is it, you see. Park temporarily closed due to weather conditions. Sorry for the inconvenience. So normally we'd be able to go in there and have a look. But Storm Leonardo's creating some problems. Well, we might be wasting his time trying to find places to see in Seville because they might have closed them all. We'll see. We'll keep trying.
They said it was going to be. They were right warnings.
Yeah, I think they're a bit overcautious in Spain after the floods in Valencia a couple of years ago, and they're panicking everybody, saying don't go out, it's bad, it's bad. I mean, it's not raining at the moment.
Closed all schools and everything.
Yeah, all schools are closed. It's just a bit windy and overcast. Famous last words he might be regretting saying a bit later when he can't get to sleep in his camper van. Guess what? We've managed to get in, and this is inside. We've come through a door, up some stairs. Didn't say we could come in, but there's a lot of people in here. And what a place it is, look at it. Fantastic.
It's incredible.
Amazing. You can see the Baroque and Renaissance and Moorish styles of architecture all over the place. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, by the way.
Oh, these.
Yeah. We're on a little, there's a little moat around. Brilliant. It looks like it's the gardens of this place that are closed. Obviously they're full of old trees, and that's probably the reason it's closed, because they don't want any trees falling down on people. Can't stop looking at this, it's an incredible place. Don't know what all this is about. Ovidio, Zamora. Well, it's clear that they're all areas of Spain, but just what it's supposed to mean or depict, I don't really know. If anybody does know what it's all about, maybe you could let me know in the comments. Oh, the next one's Malaga. Oh yeah. Estepona, we were there a few days ago. There's a monument there of El Cid, the national hero of Spain, who lived in the 11th century. Nice fountain in the centre of that roundabout. Well, the bus stop's right outside where we're staying. It's the number 28. It's about 20-25 minute journey into Seville or Sevilla, and this is our park up for today. I must say the bus service in Sevilla is absolutely incredible. The buses are all over the place and so regular. We had Yeah, £1 for €1 40 each way. So when we arrived, we could have had the option of staying indoors. I think most of these are just parking up for storage, but there is somebody up there, look, who's decided to stay indoors, just on the left with the light on. He offered us that pitch. Oh, there's somebody else as well. An extra €5 to stay indoors, and I don't see the reason or the advantage, other than if the weather gets really bad, you're obviously well protected. But anyway, here we are. This is our pitch.
Well, we're leaving Seville. We're driving to our next destination. It's called Jerez de la Caballeros. And this is Stormy. It's absolutely horrible. You can hardly see in front of you. Come to Spain, they said. It'll be lovely, they said. Not.
Well, after the night in Seville, we were moving on to the Algarve down in Portugal. But the weather down there is absolutely horrendous. We've been watching some videos this morning, and we decided we're not going to go there. So we couldn't really head back the way we came because of the floods in southern Spain. All the roads were all blocked. So we decided to come north into the mountains, and we're at a place called Jerez de los Caballeros. And we found this fantastic little park up right in the centre of the town, and it's right at the side of the bull ring, which is behind me there. But you can see that we've got fantastic concrete level base, nice and flat. I've got electric hookup. We've got water and drain over there, and it's all free, provided by the local community, which is absolutely fantastic. You can stay for 4 nights should you want to. We're going to probably do 2, and then we're going to move into Portugal across towards the Lisbon area. But we made the right decision weather-wise, I think, because the sun's come out, and still a bit breezy, but the rain stopped. It looks like we've left that behind. So all well and good. We'll pop into the town and obviously spend a bit of money in there to give a little bit back for what the locals have provided for us. But yeah, perfect little spot. Well, this is the bull ring. It was opened in 1862. It's got a seating capacity of 4,000. Very good. It had a major restoration in the late 90s and was reopened in the year 2000. Don't know how often they have the bullfights here, but probably not very often, like in Estepona. Nice little kids play park at the side. But yeah, it looks a really well maintained building, does that bull ring. Look at those oranges up there that you can, well, you can eat them, but they're so sour and horrible that nobody does. That's why they fall and just get squashed. Look at these deserted little narrow streets. At the end of here is apparently the Plaza de España, which is the same name given to the big one that we saw yesterday in Seville. Oh, I don't think this is going to be as grand as that. We'll have a look. Well, it's probably not quite on the same scale as Seville, but it's still a nice little plaza, and there's a lovely tower there. Again, I'm at the wrong side for the detail of the building, but nice. Just come round to the other side of this Plaza de España. See if we can get a better view of the architecture. That's okay, that. We've just come into this little bar, a little old type Spanish bar, and obviously the further inland you go, the less they speak English, and she didn't speak hardly any at all. So it's a good job I can count up to 5 in Spanish, because she said after I'd ordered the Grande Cerveza and the Vino Blanco Seco, she said 5. Well, that's as much as I can count up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. €5. Bargain though. I know the decor is completely different to the UK's pubs, but this is very similar to a UK pub, in so much as they've got a big long bar. All the way down there. The Caballeros Jerez is the bar. Very nice too. Some sort of castle, an archway. Oh, we've found the castle. And there's a knight standing guard outside. Nanny's helping. Oh, let's go through this archway and see what it's like inside. So this is inside the castle. We've just come up through that archway. This is inside the castle grounds. And I think we're going to see something pretty spectacular down here.
That's the road we drove in, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the road we drove in. What a fantastic view.
Amazing.
Very good. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh. Maybe an amphitheatre. Yep, got it. Very good. Again, what amazing views. Well, this is the castle keep, and around 700 years ago Pope Clement ordered the abolition of the Knights Templar from Jerez, and the Knights Templar put up quite a lot of resistance and prepared to battle, and locked themselves in here, but they were overcome and defeated, and after being beheaded inside there, the bodies were thrown out of the window. Gruesome stuff. And that's the view of the town. There's a big church.
That's the one we were at, isn't it?
Up on the hill. No, we were at that one.
That one?
Yeah,
we have to walk further than that.
The one on the left, just behind the tree, is the Plaza de España, and the one up on the hill is another church. Yeah, the oldest parts of this castle date back to the 13th century. Sun's come out now, quite warm.
Well, after a lovely morning looking around the castle, we just got back to the camper van and it absolutely poured it down. We'd have been absolutely soaked.
The sun's come out again though now.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's it for today.
Please stay sunny.
So we had to move north into the mountains to escape the bad weather down in the south of Spain, and we don't really know where we're going to go next.
It's good we can change as plan.
Yeah, that's the beauty of having a camper van, I suppose. We can do what we want and go where we want. And the weather forecast for Portugal, which is where we were heading, is horrendous, and the forecast is the same for the next week.
I don't want to go and just sit in a camper van in pouring rain. We may as well head
to
Spain.
Yeah, we can't go back down south because that's where all the floods are. So our only option is to keep going north up through Spain towards the Madrid area, and then we're going to hopefully track across towards the east coast of Spain, heading towards the Benidorm area. We're not going to go to Benidorm, but the weather for that area is pretty normal.
Yeah,
it's
much better.
20 degrees, 21 degrees. Yeah. So rather than waste time sitting in the camper van in Portugal in the pouring rain, we've got like 4 days driving to get across to that area of Spain near Benidorm. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Why not?
Thanks so much again for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Please
very
like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one, wherever that may be.
Keep watching to find out what we do.
So until the next time, keep doing good stuff.
Adios.
Adios.
Watch us on the next one.